But I know some women that wouldn't go down on a guy who's not circumcised.
And I don't know about you, but I've been riding my own wave. I've been riding my own wave. I've been riding my own wave. And I don't know about you, but I've been riding my own.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Cassius Cuvée here with Dulce. You know, we're answering some fan questions today. How you doing?
Good. How are you? I love doing this again with you. This is fun.
Man, I'm feeling good today. You know, I don't have my drink by my side, but we had a little, weekend fun day earlier, Sunday fun day situation. So
I know. I kind of feel like I need something to drink. That's okay.
On the next one we don't have it because we're gonna have your drink. Well, how do you say it? Mezcal. I love how you say it.
Yeah,
mezcal. And I'll have my cuvee on the next one. All right.
Yay.
But okay, so fan question today, a little bit of an LSR related topic. If everyone who doesn't know, LSR is love, sex, and relationships. One of the things we like to talk about on What's Poppin', because I get a lot of interesting questions. I have a lot of female friends, male friends, and fans who want to know, get a female perspective. So I think you're one of the perfect people for me to ask this question to. Okay, so somebody wanted to know, do women, and why do they, if they do, have a preference if a guy is circumcised or not?
Oh my God, the questions that your fans ask.
They want to know, because listen, I see memes out there, I've seen a whole bunch of talk, a lot of jokes and all kinds of stuff, and I don't know what the percentages is of who has it, who doesn't, but it is a thing that's a topic that's not openly talked about a lot, other than joking matter. But how do you feel about that?
Okay, I'm not gonna out anyone here.
Who you outing?
No, but that's a conversation that I have had with friends, and I would say the majority of women I know would prefer a guy who is circumcised. I think it's kind of weird to say it, but it's just like maybe we're just used to it. I don't know, like
just used to it. Okay, all right, just used to it. That could make sense. But I've heard some stronger opinions than just used to it.
No, yeah, I think it's that, and I think it's
I put you on the spot with this one, huh? You weren't expecting that one.
Yeah, you totally did. You got me here. I honestly,
speechless, huh? Listen, on What's Poppin' with Cassius Cuvée, so people get used to the, starting to wrap up. We're gonna talk about a lot of the subjects that people think about, talk about with their friends, but not openly talk about. That's one of the things.
That is true.
This is one of the things. Like, so, okay, I'll let me tell you what I've seen. All right, I've seen a lot of memes. They make a lot of jokes about guys who are uncircumcised and stuff like that. I think it's funny because it's like you can't do nothing about it if you're uncircumcised. Just like if a guy got a little dick, you can't do nothing about that, right? And we laugh at them jokes too. But I guess you might not laugh as hard if you're one of the people who was the butt of the joke, right? But man, girls, I send those to girls, those memes sometimes, and they are like, they don't just laugh. They be like doing the gross face and shit, like the throw up. I'd be like, damn, is it that bad? Like, shit.
I wouldn't know what to say there. If it's actually like when you're in the situation, right? Like you're with a guy, he's uncircumcised. Well, so be it. Like there's nothing you can do. But I know some women that wouldn't go down on a guy who's not circumcised. Like I know that. And I also know women that don't care, but majority do.
Have you ever met a woman who preferred a guy who was uncircumcised?
Who would prefer? No. I have not.
My bad for laughing at that.
I'm being super honest here. I have not met one that has said to me, yes, that's my preference.
No, I haven't either. I gotta say. It's kind of funny because I've heard different things, right? Like a girl from a while back, she told me that her ex-husband was uncircumcised. She was like, they stink. I was like, damn, is it like that? I was like, what the fuck?
I think men that are uncircumcised will have to clean it more. Like, I mean, I don't have a dick, so I don't. You would need to tell me.
Oh my God. I was like, damn, it's a cold game. Listen, but so okay. So then another girl told me, she's like, I'm not putting that thing in my mouth of a guy. She was talking about some guy she was talking to or whatever. And then he whipped it out. And see, that's the thing. She's like, we always get surprised. She's like, we got to get a warning. Like, you know what I mean? Like they see it and they be like, oh, like they jump. I'm like, damn, is it that different?
I think you kind of have to know before. Yeah. That
Okay.
I know that. And
Okay.
and that's kind of like, it's so weird to even say this, but it's true. Like we do talk about it. Like women do talk about it.
Okay, so women
Whenever before you're about to see a guy or something, it's usually like, is he circumcised?
You guys actually have a conversation. See, that is news to me. I didn't know y'all actually like, okay, wait, we want to know size and length and strength, and if you circumcised, like you be describing the dick to your homegirl.
You know, it's funny, but we do. I'm not naming any names here, which I'm glad that I'm not, but like, general and real.
I had another friend too. She was like, well, at first it was kind of weird, but then once you've been with a whole bunch of them, it don't matter anymore. I was like, damn, how many you been with? She just started cracking up. You know, it's like.
I mean, I guess once you're there, it's whatever. You know.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. And if you like the guy and everything else, it's fine. It's fine. But,
okay, so this is one thing, and we, you know what, we're gonna table this conversation. We'll come back for maybe a lead off for another conversation about this. But I had a conversation with my cousin Treva when we do cousin Treva on Sundays and Wednesdays, and I had a question with her. I said, well, who's more picky, men or women? And I forgot to even talk to her about this one because I was like, women seem to be extra picky sometimes about things that men just aren't as picky. Because like the topic of something like that, like hella women, like they have a preference on that shit. But if a woman has some stretched out long ass labia and her pussy is hella loose and shit, like to look at, like men, I definitely have known some men who don't like that shit, obviously. But I don't ever hear them go hard on it like I hear women go hard on a dude who's uncircumcised.
That's not a topic of conversation among guys. That's like, you're not with your friends and you're like, I hope this girl does whatever.
I personally heard more women talk about how they thought a pussy was not as good looking or ugly or something because it was more stretched out or they didn't want theirs to look like that than I've ever heard men complain about that. And trust me, I talk to a lot of people about sex a lot, men and women. And I don't hear men, I don't really think about that shit like that. So that's why I was like, it seemed like women are more picky. Like y'all always do. But anyways, we're going to come back to that. Thank you for answering that question. And that's what's popping with your boy Cassius Cuvée. Just a little quick one with Dulce. And she'll be back next time. And we'll table that for now.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks for being here. All right, peace.
And I don't know about you, but I've been riding my own wave.